y'all, so today we have Hair Tips 101 with my sister right here, Morgan. So basically I'll ask her some questions or she'll just
start saying stuff.
Yeah, start saying stuff about tips for your hair. So let's go ahead and get started.
I am a licensed cosmetologist, been doing hair for 5 years. So if there's any hairdressers out there that are watching this, you may or may not agree with what I have to say. I really don't care because this is how I do things and this is the best way that I have found that works best for your hair.
And everybody has different opinions.
Yeah, to each his own. Anyway, so let's get started.
Oh, I have a question.
Go.
What is the best way to prevent split ends?
The best way to prevent split ends, for me, is just you want to make sure that you're always moisturizing your hair, whether it be with an oil, leave-in conditioner, your shampoo and conditioner. It really depends on your hair type what kind of products you can use. For my hair, I have really coarse, thick hair, so I'm able to put a lot of products in my hair and it not get heavy or greasy or anything like that. I like to use a product called it's called Iso Tamer Foam. I put it in my hair when it's wet, and it's good for it's good for moisturizing your hair and keep it from getting frizzy. And also just putting like a good leave-in conditioner or oil on your ends right when you get out of the shower when your hair's damp. And that works really good for fine hair too. If you have fine hair but you still want to moisturize your ends without your hair being greasy, just make sure that you use very little product, spray it on when it's wet, and then dry it into your hair. And also just remember to only put it on your ends. Don't get it close to your scalp, and kind of start from the underneath and pull it out this way. So yeah, and only haircuts once you have split ends. The only way to get rid of split ends, cut them off. So get your hair trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks, depending on weeks. Every 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how much you do to your hair. If you are curling it, styling it, using a lot of heat on it, you're gonna want to trim more often. And if you go ahead and just trim it, even though if you're trying to grow it, if you go ahead and just go in and get your hair, a 1/4 to 1/2 inch trimmed off just to nip off those split ends, I promise you your hair will grow. Next, what else we got? I really actually prefer, if you like curling your hair, you see how I kind of have this naturally, I always call it Hollywood waves, because the stars have this big Hollywood wave.
I can't ever get them to look like that.
I actually prefer my Hollywood style waves on day 2. Just because they're more relaxed and they're just more natural.
Is this day 2?
This is not day 2. This is, I curled my hair this morning and now it's like 6 o'clock at night. And this is what
it's 5:56.
Whatever. This is what it looks like. But lots of times, I want my hair to look like this when I need to be somewhere. And it always looks better the next day. So I'm actually thinking, if you have something like an event and your hair doesn't get greasy fast, I can go 3 to 4 days without washing my hair before it gets greasy.
What?
Yeah, I'm awesome. It's just an idea, if you
or dry shampoo.
Using dry shampoo works. But hold on, if you just curl your hair the night before and style it how you want to style it for the next day, brush it out, do whatever you would normally do. Just go ahead and style your hair, and then when you wake up the next morning, just fluff it and touch it up a little bit, and your hair is going to look perfect. It's going to be that second day natural kind of curl.
What's your best time-saving tips for hair? Like quick hairstyles, or the best way to
do your hair quick and it still look cute?
Yeah.
Obviously, if you guys have seen our upside down braided top knot,
we'll link that down below.
Yeah, that's super cute, simple little way. Like I said, if you have your hair curled and this is day 2 and you want to do something cute, I'm always just like that super natural kind of low updo. I'll even take my hair and just a low bun and twist and pin just a few curls to give yourself this natural little Greek kind of updo. Oh, color. If you have color in your hair, let's see. If you color your hair a lot, the best way to make your color last, obviously using the right products that help maintain your color treated shampoos, you know, things like that you're using daily on your hair. But also, when you go to wash your hair, you know, you can wash your hair in hot water, however hot your shower is, whatever, you know, shampoo your hair. But when you go to put your conditioner in and then you're going to rinse in cool water. That is what helps close the cuticle of your hair, and actually what helps make it smooth. It helps make your hair not be so frizzy when you get out of the shower. So if you rinse in cold, it'll help your hair not be frizzy, and it will help your color last longer, especially for you redheads out there.
Artificial redheads?
Artificial redheads. People who dye their hair red. Also, you know, like I was just saying, it's the longer you can go without washing your hair is actually better, because then your hair can just like develop its own natural oils. And you know, lots of times, like I was just saying, I can go like 3 to 4 days without washing my hair, but like the third day, it's basically just like my roots and the top that are greasy. You know, my ends aren't greasy just because my hair is naturally coarse and dry. But I actually use baby powder like dry shampoo. You can take regular baby powder that you put on baby's butt. You go ahead and just sprinkle it. I like to sprinkle it in a paddle brush, kind of knock it a couple times, and just dab. Just kind of dab my roots where the grease is. And
does it work?
Yes, and fluff it, and it will get you through another day. It'll look like you've just washed your hair.
Mine sucks, the one that I have.
I honestly have never found a dry shampoo that I like. I think baby powder works awesome. You just have to know how to use it. You know, if you have brown hair, you just have to be careful not to use too much, because you don't want your hair to turn and look like it's like white, you know. But baby powder, and it makes you smell good too. So I'll use that lots of times. Like if I don't have time to shower or wash my hair or whatever, and I'm in a hurry and my hair is already curled or it's already like straightened or whatever, but it looks greasy, I just dab a little bit of baby powder, and it just freshens it up. That's what I would recommend for you people out there that have really fine texture hair. Like, oh, I have to wash my hair every single day. No, you don't. You really don't. You just need to find the right product that you can use. Now, I know some of you are like weird, like, oh, I have to wash my hair every day. It feels gross, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, wash your hair. I don't care. But those are just my tips. You know, the longer you can go without washing your hair, the better it is. And it's really good to, like, if you're using lots of heat, if you girls out there curl, straighten, whatever you do, chemically treat your hair, it's always good to deep condition. If your hair is really damaged, go ahead and do it once a week until you get your hair where you want it. After your hair is back to like a decent healthiness, then it's good to deep condition, like I would say once or twice a month, every couple weeks, you know. And you always want something that is filled with keratin or protein, because that's what your hair is made of, and so that's what goes in and fills those cuticles to, you know, repair your hair.
Do you have a
specific?
Do you have a specific deep conditioner that you would recommend?
Joico K-Pack. Love that stuff. It smells so good. It smells like a tropical island in your hair. And I also like Derma Organics. It's in like a green and brown bottle. It's really good stuff too.
Because I have the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Deep Conditioner.
That's probably pretty good. I like Aussie products. I also like, you know, I use all like professional stuff at work, but honestly, for myself, I just use like Walmart brand stuff. I use Garnier, Tresemme, Dove, whatever. I just kind of Suave Professionals. Yeah, I'm sure some hairdressers out there freaking out that I'm like, oh, I use Suave. I don't care. It works on my hair and it's good. And it's also really good. Once you go through a bottle of shampoo, go ahead and switch brands, because your hair gets used to one brand, and so sometimes you're like, oh, well, it's not really making my hair soft anymore, or whatever it's supposed to do. It creates kind of like a buildup, and your hair just gets used to it. So if you just switch shampoos to a different brand, use all that brand, and then go back to what you like, or just pick another brand, it's always good for your hair.
How do you get rid of buildup?
Clarifying shampoo. You can use any kind of clarifying shampoo. Baby shampoo works, and Dawn dish soap. Like if you have, yeah. all these clarify. After you clarify though, and you get all of like, built up hairspray, built up hair product, whatever, stuff on your scalp, clarify really well. Your hair might feel dry. Now, if you don't want to go back in and put a bunch of stuff back on it to condition it, just a light leave-in conditioner you can put in it after you clarify it until you go to wash and condition the next time, or you can do a deep conditioner on it. I would recommend just spraying a light leave-in, but any kind of clarifying shampoo. Now, if you don't just have that and you need to clarify your hair, like I said, Dawn dish soap, any kind of just like hand washing antibacterial soap, because it cleanses. Is going to cleanse your hair. Or if you got babies around and you got baby Johnson & Johnson shampoo, that will work too. That also works that if you've dyed your hair too dark and you need it to fade off fast, clarify. So yeah, you guys can like maybe comment below if you have any questions about hair.
Yeah.
I'll answer them.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, so I think that's it. Anything else?
Yeah, I hope we didn't bore you. But really though, if you have questions, just comment below and ask, and I can definitely help you with anything that you need to know about hair. Like I said, I've been doing it for 5 years now, which is only like a drop in the bucket, but I like doing what I do. I think I'm pretty good at doing hair, so.
Good for you. Okay, so that's all. That's all the things that we will have today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that button down there. And don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions for my sister. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it. I will see you in my next video.
Take care of your hair.
Bye, guys.
Bye.